Hey, Barbie. Good evening. What was he gonna do? Yes, that's what I was gonna do. Oh, that's good. Well, at least it isn't nothing serious. That's good. I'm glad. I was just about to ask you about that, but I weren't sure if you got it done already. Good, good. Yeah, my dinner was great. Everybody loved the lobster, salad. My mom came over and she loved it. She was so happy. And my sister, me, my nephew had a pizza because he don't eat lobster. So it was delicious. And yeah, we had some salad to go with it, Caesar salad, and some stuffing inside the lobster. So it was delicious. Absolutely. Then I had a apple turnover for dessert. So I'm good to go. I'm full, ready. And about an hour from now, I'll watch the game. So I came on for like an hour. So yeah, it was good. I'm glad. Are you gonna find out tomorrow? Okay, good. Hopefully they got the part. Yeah, newer cars are different. They have sensors and all sorts of crazy things. So maybe maybe that's what it is, a sensor then. Yeah, they probably got to hook up a computer to it. They hook up this computer to it, and then it analyzes which sensor it is. Everything's computerized now, so they hook up a computer to it, and then it says sensor next to this sensor 1258 or whatever. My generator does that. The center in my generator always does that shit. But yeah, it's good. I got a lot done today. I feel good about everything that happened today was good. It was a very positive day. Yeah, center its ass. That's good. One of my best friends came here today to come and see me to get some DJ stuff, and uh, he taught me how to use the equipment better, different features. He showed me a lot of things. He's smart as shit when it comes to things like that. So he taught me how to use the equipment even better. Showed me how to do different things. So I was very happy with that. He hooked me up. Yeah, the rain stopped. We just had a few showers here and there. When I was live was the last time it rained. But tomorrow it's supposed to rain. But right now it's nice. There's some crickets outside making damn beeping noise, these buggers. But I got my windows wide open, my doors are open. It's such a nice little calm breeze coming through. It's nice and cool today. It's not cold, it's just nice. It's like the perfect temperature. It's 64 degrees, which is perfect, and just 4 knots of wind. It says the weather gradually deteriorates over the next day or so as a deep low pressure sends a cold front across the island Sunday evening. So tomorrow evening is supposed to rain. Expect strong winds with a few showers to develop. Expect especially late tomorrow afternoon into the evening time. When more persistent rain is possible in the evening tomorrow. Conditions then improve on Monday as a high pressure builds in. So yeah, apparently we're gonna get some shitty weather tomorrow night, but we'll see. 64 degrees is beautiful. I love it. It's really nice. It's perfect temperature. So yeah, that's good. I'm glad. Let me see something here. Tomorrow we pay 8:30, and the soccer game comes on 8:30 tomorrow morning. Shit, that's so early. It's too early, damn it. So I gotta stay up late tonight and then wake up early tomorrow. Shit, dang it. Hmm. Oh well. Yeah, it is very nice for sure. I never seen this place before. What's this place called? Spencer Deal PDA. Who the heck is this? Oh, you're going tomorrow? Yeah, the crickets are annoying. They're out in full effect. Yeah, the rooster. You just heard the rooster too. Got crickets going, rooster. Yeah, the rooster just went again. Got roosters crowing at 11 o'clock at night and fucking crickets going crazy. Wow. It is crazy. Only in Bermuda, I tell you. The rooster's going crazy now. I swear, man, only in this damn place. This neighborhood has nothing but nuisances around here. That fucking rooster's making off. It's like it's mad at the world. Okay, cool. I didn't think this place existed. Cool. I'm trying to get a new mattress. I don't really need a mattress, but I was thinking about getting a better mattress for my back, something firmer. My mattress isn't that bad. I mean, it's 15 years old, but I mean, there's some people like my mom who never got a new mattress. Hers is like still 30 years old. Yeah. I thought the neighborhood rooster was great. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Hey, Tanya. Well, it all depends on what type of mattress you get. I'm not buying no expensive mattress. Hell no. I'm not spending no more than I'm gonna spend between 15 and $2,000 at the most. But I'm not gonna be spending all that type of money. Hell no. I don't really need nothing like that. See, they got the right size mattress for me. See, this one here is $850. 12-inch green cooling memory foam mattress, new version, fiberglass free, medium firmness, cooling gel foam, certified safe foams, fabric mattress in a box. That's what I need. I need it because my mattress is in my box frame. Like it's in a box. So this is like the perfect one. I have like a 10-inch. I have a 10-inch mattress. So I'm thinking about getting a 12, something a little higher, a little more solid. See, this one has like an extra padding thing on it. That does look nice. Novila. It has a pillow top, breathable fabric, and pillow top mattress. Looks good though. I don't mind. Oh, you're back from the beach? Oh, well, that's good. Oh, now you keep busy uploading your videos. I know, right? I see the beach every day, guys. I'm so tired of seeing the beach and water. But I only like it when it's like winter time. I mean, summertime. I'll go check out and shit. But I'm not really. I'm not a huge fan of the beach. I like to go fish. That's what I like. Full. Okay. So they have 3 mattresses. And they said that this one is $850. Queen 12-inch firm hybrid memory foam size mattress, 6 in stock. That's not a bad mattress too. That looks nice. Oh, 8 left in stock. Oh shit. Sleep better, better mood. So it's like firm. A firm mattress would be probably better. I need something firm. Pressure relief. Dark gray mattress. Okay. I never heard of this place before. I never heard of this place before, but that mattress is pretty good. Looks nice. I wouldn't mind spending just that little bit. Says I'll be jealous of myself. That's good, Tanya. I'm glad you're having a great time. You deserve it. You've been through a lot. We all have, you know. But I'm just glad we're all okay. Everybody's all right. This one says safe 10-year limited warranty is included with the mattress. So if a mattress has a 10-year warranty, that's pretty good. So that means it's not a piece of shit mattress if it's got a 10-year warranty. What you think, guys? Cooling cover, cooling air for sleep cool at night. Yeah. For a cooler, cleaner planet. Aw. Yeah, I mean the company is legit. It definitely it's a Bermuda company, you know, it's based here in Bermuda. They have their own website. The showroom is now open from Tuesday to Saturday. Even got financing. They import things, they bring in mattresses too. I mean, that's pretty cheap for a mattress though. But sometimes the cheapest mattresses are the best. Some people buy these high tech mattresses and they're not even happy with it. They're like, what the fuck is this trash? Like my sister, she's got a king bed, and she bought just a new mattress and stuff. And she said she spent like $1,500 on hers, and she says it's great. And she says I didn't spend no $3,000-4,000 on that mattress. She said she spent $1,500 on it, and she says she loves it. It's perfectly fine. And that's the thing, my mattress I think was 1,100 when I bought it 15 years ago, and it's still good. It's not that bad. It's not really making any noise, but it's got like a slight little sink in it. I mean, after being in there for 15 years, it's gonna have something in it, a little sink in it anyway, right? But you know, yeah, exactly. It just depends, yeah. 'Cause at the end of the day, I only get like maybe 6 hours of sleep every day. I'm in the bed for maybe 6 hours, possibly seven, 6, 7. But there's this other one here. It's called a Queen Novela mattress, 12-inch medium firm hybrid mattress with cool gel memory foam, 3 to 4 weeks to bring in. But the other one next to it is the same type of one, but it's a memory foam size mattress, 850 for a queen. I have a queen mattress, so I mean it's not bad. That's a good price. Even this one that has like that says 3 to 4 weeks to bring in, I would wait and bring it in. But it's the same shit though. It's all the same shit. I feel like I think I have a 9-inch or a 10-inch like thick mattress. So if I get a 12, that's an upgrade as it is. So that's nice. That'll be a little couple more inches there. I don't know. I'm thinking about getting a new mattress. I'll probably give my mattress to my nephew if he wants it. Sometimes he has sleepovers over here, so I might store the mattress in the shed. So when he has another sleepover, he can put the mattress upstairs and they can sleep on that upstairs if they want to. I know, I'll ask him. I might store it upstairs and put it up against the wall, and then he can just use it if he wants to. Oh no, I'll talk to him. Hey, Lucky. So yeah, I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna go there on Tuesday and see. They're actually right around the corner from me. Oh, they deliver it to your home. Da, 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 da. Turn up Lollie's Road. Follow the road around the right. In the Emerson's building. Further, make sure you're not blocking the road and the entrance. We're on the second level. Huh. Oh, they have 5 reviews. Five reviews. Let's see what they say. Perfectly affordable and efficient. Being new to the island, trying to find the best sales when shopping for furniture was quite the challenge. Initially, I had some hesitation. Oh, shut up and get to the point. So far, I have 2 experiences with, and I offer them. He currently had in stock. Blah blah blah. He's extremely responsive, answered all my questions, and received the purchases on a timely basis. That's from a foreigner. Awesome prices, quality. He's an absolute gentleman. I recommend anyone looking for a great deal to go here. So there you go. 5 reviews, 4.2 stars. And somebody gave him a bad review, but it's not on here. I don't see it. Must be like a hater or something. Like, let me see what they said. Oh yeah. Anyone named that? I don't even see the bad review. Doesn't even say everything else is dirty. They only have one bad review. So it must have been some hoe. Some hoe probably like got banged on the mattress and then got mad that it broke. She's probably 400 pounds or something. Anyway, yeah. Hey Dan, how you doing, bro? I had a cricket out here making a lot of noise. Then I had a rooster out here making noise. And now everything's quiet. I guess they must have gave up. Damn. Nuisance. Okay. So these people are right around the corner from me. They're like literally 5 minutes away. That's cool. Cool, dude. I'm gonna go see him on Tuesday. Oh, nice. So you were productive today, Dan. That's good. Me too. I went to my mom's this morning at like 9:30, quarter two, and what was I gonna say? I cut the grass, pulled all the weeds. I was there for like 2.5 hours. My mom was mad at me because I did too much. And I said, Mom, I really needed it. It was too much weeds around here. You can't do it. Dad's not here. I said, I got to do this shit today. I have time. I need to keep my mind occupied. So she's like, okay. So I did everything I had to. The yard looks really nice now because I pulled all the weeds out of and dead grass and raked all this shit up. It was a shit show. So at least I got to, do that at my mom's today. So I was happy. We got that done. Don't yawn yet, Mark. You got to stay up and watch the game tonight. Shit. Right. So this place that I found with the mattresses, they're 7 minutes away. I know exactly where they are. Cool. So I have to go that way, across the school. Come down. Turn right. So, you want to hear the song? Oh, I know where they are. Oh, right. They're at the concrete. They're right by the concrete place. Now I know where they are. I was saying, too. I know this road. It's right where the concrete place is. Yes. Me understand. Yes, I know exactly where it is now. Yes, sir. Yeah, man. I know exactly where it is now. Cool. Well, I'll go there on Tuesday. See if I can get a mattress. See how it goes. I'll see what they got. Oh, good. Yeah, Dan. I washed dishes on my earlier chat. I washed dishes and I prepared the lobster for today. I offered dinner to my mom and my sister, and I got them a lobster each and myself for Christmas. That was their Christmas present, but we took forever to eat it because nobody had time to do it. So tonight was the night. So yeah. So I was like really happy. I got everything done. It was good. I was happy. Yeah, we had a productive day. Here is Lucky with her pesos. That orange fucking super chat's so fucking bright. Shit. Lucky, thank you for the super chat and the pesos. I don't know what it's called. I think it's, I don't know what your money's called out there. It's pesos or whatever it's called. Skip ads. Yes, that sounds good. Philippine pesos. My Filipino poo guy came back. He was here on Tuesday. Thursday. He was here on Thursday. Yeah, 2 days ago. Hello, sir. I'm back to do your pool. How are you, sir? I said, I'm not good. I said, your buddy passed away. Oh, no, the doggy? I said, yeah, my doggy passed away. Oh, no, sir. I was wondering, I went around the corner, I did not see the dog. And then you open up your door, the dog is not here. So I kind of figured something happened. I said, yeah. He goes, oh, no, I'm sorry, sir. So it's not really Happy New Year. I said, no, not really. So he was cool. He was very sincere and nice. He liked Diamond. He would always call Diamond Buddy. Oh, this is my buddy. So yeah, he was upset. But yeah, I told him life goes on, you know. So I told him now when you come here, you ain't gotta worry about it. Cause I used to lock her up sometimes because she wouldn't leave him alone. So yeah, my Filipino pool guy buddy, he knows. He's a nice guy. He said he had a good trip. What's up, Matt? How you doing? Yeah, you don't have to double send because then it takes more. You just send the right amount. So I appreciate it. Um, so what I see for this month, like from now to the end of the month, pertaining your business, I see you being like a little frustrated or indecisive about doing things. Try to keep your emotions in check. I know that's going to be like a miracle if you can do that, but try to control your emotions. Don't be petty and don't like worry about shit so much. But I do see like by the end of the month, from now to the end of the month, I do see success and gain and overcoming whatever obstacles and challenges that come towards you. I see you negotiating with people, talking to people, and whoever you talk to is try not to make it a task and just remember that everybody's trying to do what they have to do, right? So you will have like some type of advantage or overwhelming feeling, by the end of the month, but it'll all work out. Like you're gonna have negotiations, um, and like challenges here and there, but you overcome all of those. And I do see, some benefits and profit and improvements by the end of the month. So I feel like, to answer your question, I would say that I don't feel like there's going to be much more hurdles to go over. Like, I think that everything is going to end up working out. Like, by the end of this month, I feel like everything would be pretty much solved and dealt with. So, I don't like LeBron James. So, you're going to have to do a different clap. So, uh, like, the only other thing I see here is like, you might get some news here and there that you be like, okay, well, I didn't really want to do that, but like I think there's going to be some cases or one case, it's going to be something small, like where you'll hear of something and then you'll be like, okay, well, I that's okay, I can change that. I really wanted this, but I'll deal with that because I know that that will work. And it'll be like a suggestion, or like it'll be like something that you don't want to really do, but if you do it, it's going to cost you less problems or less money or something like that. So there could be like an incident where there's one part or one thing that's holding back some progress, but it's nothing like that's going to burden you, or it's just something small. So it's not a big issue. It might just be some news like that you get like, oh well, fuck it. So it's like whatever, you know but otherwise, that if you're dealing with a man, if you are dealing with an older gentleman, somebody that's older than you, and this person can like also be like a person that like is very indecisive, like they're almost like probably you know going through some shit, or they like like if you bother them too much, they might be kind of petty or be like weird or shit. So if there's an older gentleman that you're dealing with, try not to bother the person too much or aggravate them, like you aggravate people. So yeah. So if there is an older gentleman you're dealing with, try to avoid to aggravate him or to pressure him or to talk to say more things to him, because then he'll be like, "Look, woman, fucking wait," you know. So there's an older gentleman that's gonna be like, fucking relax, woman, calm down. But otherwise, that as far as business, I got good business cards here. So the business card aspect of it, the business aspects of it, like you're asking, I don't see too many like hurdles or anything like you asked. I don't see. If they are, they're very small and like petty shit that can be solved with a decision. But if you are negotiating with people, then I would say that that's a good outcome for you. Yeah, I keep getting like, even in February, I feel like you'll be at peace and like you'll be, really, pushing your newly acquired business, and you'll feel, you'll feel like the tranquility of having it done and dealing with it. But you got to watch out for people. Don't be gullible, like, and don't be vulnerable, because you can be that way, many times. You can't be that way. You have to understand something, and that's why I got these cards, because I know you. See, you can't be nice to people all the time. When you have a business, sometimes you gotta be a bitch, and you gotta be like, no, 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 no. I want this way, and you're gonna do it that way because I'm paying for this fucking shit. Like, you gotta be very stern. If not, you're gonna get taken advantage of. And I see that that's a possibility that you might get lied to, or you might be taken advantage of, or if like you might say, oh yeah, do that type of shit. So you need to like make sure you don't get taken advantage of. Don't be a chicken head, yeah? You have to be very firm. Or because when you deal with men, you gotta make sure you're like, because I see men trying to fuck you over. So don't get all like, or because they're flirting with you, don't mean they want to fuck you and keep you, okay? And all because they're around you doesn't mean that they mean well, because a lot of men don't really want to see successful women. They hate on them and shit. So make sure, in order to keep, and you have to maintain the peace, you know. And if you feel an ounce of disrespect or a lie or like a feeling from a guy when you're dealing with your business, then take it and run with it. Like, make sure that person doesn't do anything to take advantage of you. Because if you do, it's not going to end well. And don't come crying to me, if it happens, because this is the warning from spirit. So the future can bring obstacles ahead, but things will be all right. Try not to plan too many things because it's surely going to arrive. So when everything happens by the end of this month, going into next month, you'll still be okay. But try not to let it get to your head as far as like dealing with some men that are around you, because some men around you are going to be a pain in the ass. Might be a younger guy in February. I feel like you'll deal with an older guy now, but like a younger guy might try to like take advantage of you next month. Hey Sophie, how you doing? Oh, the thing is, you could put on them blinders all you want. You could still see that person. What you have to do is be, like I said, you have to be very stern, and sometimes you might have to be a biatch. So if they call you one, and you say, "Good, I'm glad. I'm glad I'm a bitch." Good. That means you can't take advantage of me. When you have a business, you can't be that friendly and you can't be that you know giving. You can't give in to people too much, especially in the beginning. In the beginning, you got to show them you mean business, you are business, and you ain't gonna let that person take advantage of you. Sometimes that's the best way. Because if you like show people from jump that you're a walkover, then you know you're gonna lose. So that's like a warning shot, that spirit's showing me for next month. Not this month, but for next month. So next month, just remember that there could be a person that you know annoys you and tries to like take advantage of you in some way. Well, there you go. Especially in business. You're good, Sophie. Good to hear. In business, I never like really in business I made friends, and that was my biggest downfall, was giving in to my friends and having them work for me and paying them good money, and they did nothing in return for me but bullshit me and fucking take money, and then did half-ass work that I had to go over and do. So that's why, like, in business, I don't have anybody anymore. I don't want people working for me. I never wanted a big company anyway, but I started to get a little big. But I had three guys working for me, and then I got rid of all of them one by one. And ever since, I don't want nobody working with me ever again. because people just don't care. And that was in the beginning. And now here I am, almost 20 years later, and I'm doing perfectly fine by myself. So you got to make sure that you don't get taken advantage of, because you can't be too nice. When it comes to business in the beginning, don't be too nice. And, you ain't got to be a royal bitch and be like, fuck you, fuck that. I'm just saying, like, don't let nobody take advantage of you. Put somebody in their place if they try. That's the main message there. Used to work for delinquency in business. You got to be tough. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Leave your problems at home, and when you come to work, you work. But sometimes, like, when people, they see, the thing is, when you start a business, like, you got to be like, for me, I'm always been a gentleman. I always, tell people all the truth. I tell people, look, this is how much I am. This is what I know how to do. This is going to be the case. I can do it this day, and I'm going to come that day, and I'm going to do the job, and I'm going to complete it. And you're going to be happy. You're going to fucking pay me, and you're going to be happy, because I'm going to make sure that this shit gets done properly. But the problem is once you get programmed by your client ends up running your business. You know what I mean? You can't have that. You got to always run your own business. Never let your clients run you. So sometimes I got to tell my clients, look, I can't do that. You're going to have to get somebody else. I'm busy. Or, I really would love to do it for you, but I hate to tell you no, but I'm not doing that. I have to do so. I can recommend somebody to you. And when I do that, it hurts sometimes, because I really want to say yes and do that bullshit ass job and get paid. But then other times I'm like, you know what? Fuck that, because all you give me is bullshit. If you're one of those clients that give me bullshit ass jobs, I'm not going to keep taking them. Fuck that. I ain't desperate. So that's my point. Is you got to if you have a business, you got to control it. That's why it's called your business. So you have to control it. So if someone comes up and says, "Oh, I think you should do this, this, and this," fuck that person. You tell them, "No, no, what I'm doing works, so I'm leaving it the way it is. I'll take your suggestion. Thank you very much, but you can go lay down now." But if you see him do it in like a snarky way or like a sneaky way, then that's the point. That's what came out in the cards. You know what I mean, Tanya? So yeah, you're forewarned by spirit. And as a business owner for almost 20 years, I can tell you that that's exactly how it goes, especially in the beginning. Because people are people. There's going to be evil ones, good ones. And the evil ones are always going to try to ruin what you're about to make successful. Happened to me, happens to everybody. It's just the way life is. Because if you're not tough, you're not going nowhere in life. You got to be tough. Owning your own business is a whole nother ball game. When you can wake up and just go to work and don't have no responsibilities of owning a business, and you go work for somebody, that's easy. When you own a business, it's a lot tougher. So, just telling you, I wish you the best always. Like I always wish everybody the best, and I'll do anything to help. But you gotta be tough. You can't just be nice. It don't work. Especially in the beginning. You can be nice afterwards when you can afford to take a risk, That's different. Otherwise, that don't take that risk yet. You ain't even started yet. I took the biggest risk ever, man. I went on my own. I always tell everybody I went on my own the end of 2007 going into 2008. There was a recession. and everybody told me I was mental, crazy, stupid, dumb, and I'm going to take the biggest risk of my life, and I'm going to end up working for somebody and losing my business by the following year. Did that happen? No. Because I told them everything I tell everybody now. Rich people don't have a recession. So if you work for rich people and you're lucky enough to work for rich people that have multiple properties or multiple, a lot of fucking money, and you do a good job, a rich people can make your business successful. And that's exactly what happened to me. I got lucky. My rich friends hooked me up with their rich families. And that's why I still have a business today. Because I have the same clients I had all these 20 years. And that's it. It's that simple. So no recession is going to do anything. So I told them, we'll see. So I'm glad everybody doubted me because it made me stronger. It made me, it made me a businessman. It made me real. It made me understand that, hey, look, these people already doubted me before I even start. Even my own parents told me I was crazy. And then they end up being my number one client and pain in the asses. Because I work at their house all the time for free. Try not to worry about the future and worry about the present. I understand what you're saying, but try not to worry about the present and even put those words out there. Just keep that in your mind, saying, when I do get this, I'll get that. Because, we plan and God laughs, You can give back to the children when that happens, yes. And I know you're just telling me what your desires and wishes and hopes are. But the main thing is getting started in the present and making things happen. Once you make things happen, you can do all of that. And I know that's what you mean. But try to focus a lot more on and preaching that to yourself is getting started. Because in the beginning it's very, very hard unless you get lucky, no pun intended. But yeah, I got lucky in the beginning, very lucky. Spirit had my back 110 million%. Because when I started, I made some bullshit ass business cards and I gave them out to certain people. Half the people I gave it to called me. Next thing you know, I'm working nonstop. And next year comes, same thing. And the next year, and the next year. And then every year that went by, I got more and more and more successful. And then probably in like 2015, it went to shit. Like I kind of like didn't, it was like, it wasn't a recession, but like a lot of people were very, cautious with their money and just, I wasn't really getting that much work. I kind of like doubted if this was the end. And then when I started, the more I doubted, the more it got worse. And then I said, all right, Mark, you got to change your mindset, And then I walked into this warehouse, this store, and I saw this one of my clients, and they said, "Oh, it's strange that I just saw you just now. I have a job for you. Are you busy?" I'm like, "Well, not really." I said, "I can do it for you. What you got?" And it was actually a pretty big project, and I ended up making like a couple grand off of it, and then it made me happy again. And I say, when I stopped doubting and I stopped worrying, and I just said, you know what, just live your life, bro. It'll happen. You'll get work again. It'll be fine. The next thing you know, I got this big job. And then after that, I didn't really have another bad year. So you're gonna have your ups and downs. You gotta be prepared for that one year that you're gonna be like, fuck, what am I gonna do now? Or how am I gonna make money now? Or why am I not making any money? Why is this happening? So there's gonna be doubtful days. Like that year was very bad for me. I was like, damn it, man, what the fuck am I gonna do? So it's life. I've been on my own for almost 20 years, so there's got to be 1 or 2 years that are bad. It's never going to be great every time. So, yeah. And this year, I mean, not this year, but last year in 2025, it was the same thing. It was very slow. I didn't really have too much work in my maintenance, business. I was on here every day, and this was my success. Yeah, which was the weirdest thing ever because I never wanted it to be that way. But it's not what I want. It's what God wants. He put me in the predicament to make money on here. And that's where my success came from in 2025 on here, which was something I never expected because I bought my van and I was like, yeah, I'm ready. Got my workshop, blah, 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 running my mouth. Yeah, I'm gonna take over. I'm gonna pure shit. Now I be doing pure work. Meanwhile, I've been sitting here in this fucking chair making money doing readings. And I would have never have thought that was gonna happen. But see, sometimes you plan and then God laughs at you and be like, I don't want you to be working out there. You're gonna sit here and read these people, whether you like it or not, because that's where your income's gonna come from, whether you like it or not. So take it or leave it, buddy. And I had to bite the bullet and just do it. Because there was my only way I was gonna make money. And it was the only thing that was, that was succeeding. So sometimes, it's just the way it is. Maybe this year I'm gonna end up being super busy with my maintenance business and then not doing this too much. Or maybe when I start DJing, I'm gonna end up, making money off of that. I don't know. You never know. But that's not a problem. My parents weren't either. When I walked into my mom and dad's kitchen, I sat down in 2007, frustrated, and I said to my mom and dad, "Look, I just want to let you guys know I'm gonna go on my own. I'm going all out. I need to do this for myself because I can't work for people no more." First thing my dad said, "Oh, you're making a big mistake. It's a recession. Are you crazy? You don't even have a van." I said, "Well, I'm gonna buy one." I'm just here telling you, I'm looking for some encouragement. You know what I'm about. Like, so why you don't like say, yeah, you know what you're doing. You should do it. Yeah, go for it. We got your back. No way. Looked at my mom. My mom's like, oh, well, I don't think you should do it either. Dad's right. I'm like, all right, well, see you guys later. I walked out of that kitchen so fucking mad. I was like, wow. I was like, nobody believes in me. This is great. But guess what? I'm gonna do it anyway and fuck everybody. I don't care what anybody thinks. Then I came in, my sister goes, don't worry about what anybody says. Go for it, bro. I got your back. I believe in you. And then she ended up getting me all this work. My sister helped me out a lot and still does. She gave me a lot of work. I worked for her. I worked for her mother-in-law. I worked for her friends. I worked for my clients that I had. So, my sister was the only one who believed in me. And when I told her what my mom and dad said, she goes, don't worry about what they say. You know how they are. Don't take it personally. You're just worried. I was like, yeah, I know. And then and then I ended up fixing my parents' house and doing all the work down there. And then after a couple years, people were at church and told my parents, "Oh, your son is such a good person. Everybody tells me he's a good electrician and he's so good at what he does. He's so he's a nice guy. Blah blah blah. Everybody talks highly of your son. You should be happy." And then my mom and dad were like, "Yeah, the so and so told me he did this job and they're happy." I'm like, "Well, hint hint. Didn't you tell me I weren't gonna make it?" So never listen to your parents when it comes to your dreams and things like that because they can hold you back from their fear and worry of you fucking up, which is a normal parent thing to do, right? But sometimes you can't listen to them. Yes, yeah, you know, listen to them and whatever, and be like, yeah, I'm gonna show you. That should be your motivation. Your parents' doubt should be your motivation. So when it's successful, You can look at them and say, hey, told you so. I used to rub that in my parents' face all the time. I used to tell them, now what? Told you I was gonna make it. And they're like, oh, well, we didn't tell you that because we're evil, and we didn't. There's all excuses. Oh, we didn't tell you that because of this and da, 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 da. And I was like, you should have just encouraged me, man. That's all I fucking wanted. I wanted your approval. But Joe, you just kept doubting me and then, you know, indirectly disrespecting me. Like, so I'm like, you know what? Fuck you. And I'm so glad I did, because I wouldn't be here today. And if I told them that I did psychic shit, they would tell me the same thing. You're out of your mind. What you mean you talk to spirit? What mean you talk to dead people? What you talking about? You got a channel on YouTube and you talk to people and love all over the world. What you got cards? What are you crazy? You got a crystal ball too? What do you think you are? That's what they would have said. They would have called me crazy, working for the devil. The usual. I'm a psychic and now I'm crazy. Yeah. That's why I never told my parents. That my mom don't know. My dad knows now, obviously. But my mom, she don't know. I tell her I have a psychic friend. And my psychic friend tells me things. My psychic friend is Marky Mark's Tarot. So yeah. So never listen to that shit. Hey Rudy, how you doing? Happy New Year. Yeah, exactly. You got to take my advice, but sometimes you don't. But if you take this suggestion and my advice, this is what you have to do, Lucky, in my opinion. The less you say, the less you got to deal with. Keep everything to yourself from now on. Don't go around telling nobody what your plans are and what you're doing. Don't do it. Don't even tell your mom. Don't tell nobody online. Keep that shit all to yourself. Even if it's good news, just shut the fuck up about it. Because the more you say, the more like like you're gonna have more people ask you about it. Then your mom's gonna be listening to it and she can get aggravated. So and that's the thing. You have to put a clamp on your mouth about what your plans are and what you're doing. The less you say, the less drama you have to encounter. The more you say, the more you have to explain. And that's why I'm trying to tell you, don't say too much. You got to keep quiet about everything. Because the more you say, the more hatred comes your way, the more bullshit comes your way. You just got to keep quiet. Just keep doing things behind the scenes, keep doing things and don't tell nobody shit. Even if you get great news, keep that shit to yourself. When the business is actually activated and you're actually doing shit, that's when you can say, hey guys, guess what? Today I launched my business. It's done. Oh, great. Nobody's gonna say, why didn't you tell us? You know? Ain't nobody gonna say that. They're gonna say congratulations and then go on about shit. Man, that's when you can run your mouth when you actually have something legit. You see what I mean? That's my point to you, and that's my like suggestion. Take it or leave it. It's up to you. But to me, that's what I believe you should do from now on. Because if not, you're gonna keep getting too much noise from the peanut gallery. Some things are best unsaid until you have everything completed, you know? But that's up to you. You can do whatever you want. It's your life. But to me, that's my suggestion. From now on, you should just keep quiet. Just say, yeah, I was good. You know? Yeah, I was good. Okay, I was good. Yeah, yeah, I was good. Yeah, everything's going to plan. I'm just waiting. Just bullshit everybody. You ain't gotta lie. Just say I'm just waiting. That's all. Just waiting for the next step. That's it. It's Saturday night, Dan. That's why. If it was Sunday, she would never. but it's Saturday night. You know, she had to let a little out. You know, she's been frisky lately, Dan. It'll be Sunday in 14 minutes here. And speaking of that, I'm gonna get out of here and go watch the game. I know. I know you have a terrible potty mouth. When you're ready, you swear in here. That's like me. I swear too all the time. It's all good. Yeah, they're playing right now, so I'm gonna go watch them. I'm gonna go chill out on my couch. I haven't laid down all day. I had a bust ass today cleaning up my mom's yard, cut the grass, picked the weeds out, took shit to the dump, came home, went live, prepared all those damn lobsters, washed my dishes, I mean. And then I made the damn dinner tonight, bust my ass doing that. Then I got a nice shower, ate my food, and now I came on here to talk to you guys, and now I'm gonna go watch the game and chill out. I'm gonna be up early tomorrow too, because my other team plays at 8:30 in the morning. So I'm gonna watch this game until probably 1 o'clock, and then go sleep, and then get right back up and watch another game. It happens like that. But tomorrow I'll be here for sure. And tomorrow night for dinner, I'm gonna go hang out with my mom, because my sister and her two boys are gonna go out tomorrow and have dinner, and then I'm gonna go have pizza with my mommy. My mom goes, "You know what I feel like? I feel like pizza." I say, "Yeah, yeah, sure, mom." I said, "On my way here for dinner, I'll grab a pizza." She goes, "I want to pay for it. You pay for lobster today." I said, "Okay, mom, whatever you want. And don't you lie to me about the price." I said, "No, I'll bring the receipt." So she wants to buy me pizza tomorrow. So I told her, "All right, mom, I'll get it. I'll get pizza and a couple wings." So I'm gonna go hang out with my mommy tomorrow night. My sister's taking her to church tomorrow. And then tomorrow afternoon I'll go down there early and I'll eat pizza with my mommy. And I'll hang out with her in the evening, right up until like maybe 8, 9 o'clock. I'll sit off with her. Cause she was crying today and saying that she's all alone in the house. And I'm like, "Mom, you're all alone here, but look how many people call you all through the day. Your best friend calls you every other day. I call you every day. Your other son, your other daughters, everybody calls you every day. So yes, you're alone in the house, mom." I said, "I'm alone in my apartment now. I have no fucking dog, no nothing." I said, "I'm in the same boat, mom. I'm by myself too. It sucks. What do you want me to do? I'm not gonna cry every day, even though I do. You know, sometimes I wish Diamond was here and I wish my dad was here, but it's not gonna be that way no more." And she's like, "I know, I know." And I was like, "Mom, it's okay. It's only been 2 months, almost 3 months. So, we'll be all right." So she's okay. I'm gonna try and now that I don't have Diamond and I don't have that responsibility to deal with her, I'm gonna go to my mom's every day now, and I'm gonna try and cheer her up and be there and do some work every day, and just try and just make her happy. I actually want on Tuesday, I might take her with me. Well, I'm gonna take her once I go to the mattress place. I'm probably gonna take her to this warehouse that she likes to go to, and just take her for a nice long drive and just go check out some shit, do some window shopping or something. I don't fucking know, or we just grab shit that we need. I'm gonna take her for a nice drive up the west end of the island. Take her for a nice long drive, get her head off of things, and get her out of the house for a while. I'm gonna do that on Tuesday because my nephew goes back to school on Tuesday. My other nephew goes to college tomorrow, and my other nephew goes to college on Friday. So after this week, I'm gonna be super free. So I need to go hang out at mommy's. You know. Now I'm not gonna sleep down there. She doesn't mind if I don't. The sleeping part doesn't even make sense because if I'm sleeping there, then what sense does that make? You know, I'm gonna be sleeping, so I'm not gonna be talking to her. I want to be active when she's awake, so that way I can spend time with her. You know, when she's awake and when she goes to sleep, I'm gonna be fucking asleep too. And she don't want us to sleep there. She don't want that shit. She likes being, being. She don't like people around her 24/7. She's like me. She don't want people around her all the time. But the thing is I deal with her all the time. I talk to her every day, you know. And not only me, my sister calls, my brother goes there every night, you know. So she just gets lonely, sometimes. But I try to do everything I can with my mom, everything. So tomorrow I'm gonna go down there, and have dinner with her and hang out there for like a couple hours and just chill. I ain't got nothing to do tomorrow night. So that's why I'm gonna go down there and hang with her. Yeah, she's always got company. She just what she means when she says she's all alone is she doesn't have my dad. She can handle being on her own. She's very dependent. She says, "Oh, I'm all alone in this house. I wish I had that." Yeah, my husband, but it's not like she says, "Oh, please come sleep here, and please come be with me." She's not like that. She don't care about that. She's mad because my dad's gone and she's alone in the house. That's what she means. Yeah, I'm gonna do that, Barbie. That's a good idea. I'm gonna call her tomorrow and ask her if she wouldn't mind making one. We can make our own pizza, like I told you we did the other day. I want to make my own. I want to make my own pizza. She made the best homemade pizza, man. Actually, that's a good idea. I'm gonna ask her if she wouldn't mind doing it, and then I'll help her do it. Obviously, I'm gonna ask her if she still has the round pan. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna go watch my game. It's almost midnight, but I'll see you guys tomorrow. And I hope you guys have a good Saturday night. I know it's different for everybody, hours and everything, but enjoy yourselves. It's almost midnight here, so I'm gonna go watch my game and chill out. I've been going nonstop today. I'm pretty tired, but I'm good though. I'm actually tired but happy I did everything. I got a lot done today, more than I expected, which is great. And tomorrow I'm gonna chill out and do absolutely nothing because Monday I have a long day. I gotta work around here. I gotta help the AC guys here. My AC friends are gonna come here and service all the ACs at the house. So I have to open the house, make sure they have everything, tell them where everything is, all that bullshit, help them out. So they're gonna be here pretty much all day. So I have a busy Monday, and then Tuesday I want to do other shit. So yeah, the joys of life. Anyway, good night, everybody. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Enjoy your weekend, and I'll see you guys tomorrow at some point in time. I might be on here like early morning time, like 10:30, something like that. I might come on here and have a coffee in the morning and talk some shit and have fun. All right, guys, take care. Good night.